Okay, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Star Trek. I'm not sure why I'm here. Sorry.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Dauntless, our unending mission to seek out new life, to explore new worlds, to boldly go where no one has ever gone before. Captain's log. Captain's log. Stardate 526798. We are still reeling aboard the ship from the mysterious disappearance of our captain. I have taken over the command as per the chain of command, but I am very nervous in this position, having never served in a senior command position before. The whereabouts of our captain remain unknown, and I maintain very tenuous hold, I think, over the hearts and mind of the crew. Nevertheless, we proceed apace towards our next destination, Alpha Centauri 6, a mining colony on the edge of our very own solar system. I am hoping to distract the crew with a fun scavenger hunt.
I mean, it's the chain of command, right? Like that's the way it's supposed to go.
I know. It's just really messing with my head, right?
Right. And I'm not saying that Commander Tress isn't going to do a great job. It's a lot to take in. And I feel like often we would have stopped by a starbase and perhaps gotten a more senior level officer.
My species thrives on order and regularity. And the fact that a person who was once a commander I now have to refer to as acting captain is I have to do my meditation rituals every morning and every night to restore my sense of mental balance.
I'm sorry, I meant to, let's get back with the examination. How is the mental focusing coming?
I find that occasionally there are noises outside of my quarters that I feel the need to go and investigate. It always turns out to be someone just dropped a tricorder or something. But I miss the peace and quiet that I had on my home world, where noise of any kind is banned.
I understand. Again, as the chief medical officer, if you are going to begin into the full Chila phase of your life, requiring the ritual murder of another living being, you have to let us know. All right.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
The integration of our species with Starfleet was very problematic until we worked out those diplomatic protocols, and I have a copy of all of the requisite forms in my quarters. I will definitely turn them into the acting captain, if the need should arise.
I want the important thing to remember that if you start to feel those urges, you need to go and do your meditative exercises. I don't care if you're on the bridge. I don't care if you're in the middle of a simulation or an exercise. It is vital that you recompose yourself and maintain control.
Of course. Your advice is very appreciated, Doctor. Your tenure on this ship is so incredibly long. I imagine you must have seen every situation pop up on some planet or another.
I think at this point I've seen just about every limb of every species explode at some point or other. It's a lot to take in. I mean, that's why I got into this, right? You know, when no one gets on a ship because they want something to be boring, right? You want excitement, but they never tell you what that might look like.
Is it mentally distressing to you to have seen all of those limbs explode? Because I have some mental exercises that I could coach you through.
Oh God, yeah, it haunts my dreams.
So you want
I just didn't want to assume that something that worked for your species would work for mine.
The exercise mostly involves, well, I replicate a lizard and then I slice off its head, because all of my, the rituals of my species involve the ritual murder of another living thing. The phase that I am about to enter at some point in the next few months, of course, requires a much larger living thing, around the size of, as purely as a random example, a human being, to be sacrificed. But for most of my rituals, I can make do with something smaller and computer generated, so it's not actually alive. We're not actually.
And again, the holodeck would be an excellent forum for this.
It needs to be real.
Okay. I think this just might be a place where our species are incompatible. I don't know that cutting off the head of anything is going to help those memories go away.
This is a human expression that I've studied in my attempts to integrate into Starfleet culture. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I feel like there's something. There's others. There's another expression. If a friend jumped off a bridge, would you? Bridges, by the way, are dangerous in height. There's a lot to explain here. We used to, before we controlled gravity, we would have to go over heights by creating structures in which would support our vehicles while causing great heights. And so that was a bridge. And if you would jump, then that could cause grave injury. So you shouldn't do that. Expressions are difficult when you have to explain them.
Well, I feel like as part of an ordered and regular society, if others jumped off of a bridge, I would assume that they are following some kind of internal logic that makes sense to them. And since I trust their judgment, I should assume the same logic applies to myself. So of course I would follow them off the bridge.
But you see, then they would die and you would die. You would create, well, we have a species called lemming, sort of a lemming effect. They would just keep going over and over. I'm sure, just from an evolutionary standpoint, that your own species, if you see harm come to another, you back away from doing that.
But of course, I suppose the reason we never annihilated ourselves in a lemming-like effect is that we never invented bridges. Because vehicles make noise, and so they've been strictly banned on my planet.
I need to get ready. I wanted to go ahead and get a bite to eat before the. I think we're having a team building exercise later that the captain is going to ask of us.
Scavenger hunt, a source of much randomness and uncertainty. I shall go prepare myself in my quarters for such.
I want to explain. I don't know if you're aware of this. Scavenger hunt is a game. It's human beings created scarcity and a lack of knowledge as a fun activity.
Yes, it is most distressing to me.
It's honestly to me as well. I wanted to let you know in case you heard the captain describe the activity and you said nothing about this sounds fun, and you're going, maybe it's a cultural thing. It's not necessarily a cultural thing.
I'm glad that even though our species are very different, we share this one thing in common: a hatred of scavenger hunts.
All right, good checkup. Remember your meditation.
As always. Lizards.
Captain, we've arrived in orbit around Alpha Centauri 4, and we're ready for the scavenger hunt.
Good, so preparations are on track for scavenger hunt.
Yes, though, Captain, I would ask you, I find myself not understanding the concept of this strange ritual, and many in the crew are equally confused.
It is an exercise in team building. Also, we will be testing our wits and our ability to seek out resources based on clues.
Aha.
I feel this will help us all maybe perhaps look for Captain.
But I mean, we could just search for the captain, of course.
Well, he is part of the scavenger hunt. We have made him grand clue. Find him.
Ah, I see. We're turning the process of searching into a game so that the crew can continue to stay engaged. That's very intelligent thinking there. I can certainly appreciate that, ma'am.
Well, thank you, Security Chief Morg. I appreciate this vote of confidence from you, who I had suspected perhaps was not respectful of my command.
Nothing could be further from the truth, ma'am. I want to make sure that everything runs smoothly on this ship and that the unrest that the crew has been feeling about this scavenger hunt is immediately quelled.
I would like to see that as well. Would you please go around to the crew and offer them each a voucher for free ice cream from the replicator from me?
I'm confused, Captain. My understanding is that anyone can have free ice cream from the replicator anytime they would like. With the idea is that we trust each other to be adults and not indulge in delicacies when we have a duty to serve.
I do not appreciate your tone, and I will say this to you once. I am giving the crew leave to make it their duty to eat ice cream, and I think that will be conducive to good scavenging.
Captain.
I see.
Yes.
This is Chief Engineer Justine Chin. I just wanted to let you know that the maintenance diagnostics that we discussed are about to begin, so the warp core will be offline for about 2 hours. And also note that because I'm performing these tests, I will not be able to partake in the scavenger hunt, nor will my team.
No, belay that order then. I'm sorry, Chief Engineer, we will have to forego the upgrading as we have discussed. We will wait until after the scavenger hunt is completed.
Captain, we have noticed some strange signals coming from the warp core. I really think it's quite important, actually, that we do this test.
It is for me to decide, with all due respect, which I would like for you to also grant to me. It is for I to decide what is most important to the crew, and as of now, the number one priority aboard this ship is this scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I see. Okay, well, I'm going to be searching for things. I've got my list.
Great, very good.
Searching very diligently.
Captain, this is Chief Medical Officer Wolf. I just wanted to let you know that this is awkward. I'm sorry, this is on me. I forgot to look at the scheduled maintenance. I'm going to need to disinfect the medical bay, so I am very sorry, but I will not be available for this.
I'm sorry, but belay that order as well. You will have to put that activity, which does sound very refreshing, on hold. All systems, all personnel, everyone available aboard the ship will be participating in this scavenger hunt with absolutely zero exceptions.
I mean, I worry. I hear you. I worry that if there was a microorganism that I didn't cleanse or something
well, that
like
will
that.
have to be on your heart, because you could have done this disinfection anytime up until now. Unfortunately, Chief Medical Officer Billy Wolf, you are now directly being ordered by myself, Acting Captain Sam Letres, to participate in the scavenger hunt.
This is Security Chief Morg. Attention, all hands. Please report to the nearest replicator in 5 minutes for the enforced ice cream eating under Captain's orders. There are to be no exceptions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, if I might have a moment, thank you. I need just a moment to myself on the bridge whilst I consider my next course of action and hide a couple clues.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. All right, I've done everything you've asked me to do. You better have a real plan. That is dastardly. I cannot believe you're going to do that. Well, if you say so, I defer to your wisdom, Captain.
Ensign Spark, I'm just telling you right now, there's no way I'm going to do the scavenger hunt. So we're just going to look around here in the engineering and see if we find some clues. And I know you don't eat ice cream because you are Pelorian, and I don't eat ice cream because I am lactose intolerant. So I am turning off the warp core right now, shutting it down, and it'll be down for about 2 hours, and we're going to run those diagnostics because hello, acting Captain Trace.
I could not help but overhear your potentially mutinous discussion. Now, luckily for you, I know I have great sense of humor. I see that I have directly overridden your ability to shut down the warp core for the next hour and a half, which should be about the duration of the scavenger hunt. I've also taken the liberty of procuring for both of you ice creams that are amenable to your individual diets.
If I do not want to have the ice cream, can I also be lactose intolerant?
Unfortunately for you, I have an ice cream for that as well. Everyone will eat the ice cream because it is very conducive to searching. We are looking for the captain.
Is the ice cream alive?
Yes, it is.
Well, then eating it would be very calming to me. I'm feeling stressed at this moment because you are not my original captain, and I cannot help imagining how she would be acting in this situation, and you are acting differently from that, and so there is a discrepancy.
If you have need to fight it out with me in the holodeck, I am amenable for that, but I do not recommend that course of action. Now, I hope to goodness I do not hear any more funny jokes about warp cores or not participating in mandatory directly ordered duties. Is that understood, Chief Engineer Jin?
What?
Is that
No.
understood?
No, Captain. No, shut it down. We can't. Captain, the numbers are going up 500, 600, 700. Captain, the warp core, it's going to explode if we don't shut it down.
He's going critical.
Computer, institute emergency cooling procedure. Have hold of hour and 1/2. Thank you.
Emergency cooling procedure enabled.
There you go. No problem. It's a Band-Aid.
Band-Aid, and I'm really not sure that it's actually going to hold for an hour and a half, but if really what you want is us to do the scavenger hunt, bring it on. Bring it on, lady.
Great. Then your clues are on your tablets. Good luck to you.
This stresses me out very much. I'm going to... Computer, one lizard, please.
That is what the ice cream is also for.
Okay, that helped. The first... What?
I don't know what to do about this, Captain. She's crazy.
I am aware, on my planet, when we think that a leader is not doing the best job that they could be doing, there is a procedure by which we all encircle them and just make the circle tighter and tighter until we eventually just consume them in a feeding frenzy that is completely silent. Do you think a similar activity would work here?
Can we do it without the actual consumption of human flesh?
I mean, that kind of defeats the entire point. But I suppose we could, if there was a human equivalent, when in Starfleet, do as the Starfleet people do. That's a saying we have on my planet. I don't think there's a human equivalent.
Well, we've got to do something. The warp core is going to explode. And I tell you, like, even that lactose-free ice cream business, it tastes like shit. So...
Yes, I know. It is not anything reminiscent of the taste of blood in your mouth, which is what I prefer.
Right.
I have a plan. But as I am a lower rank than you, the norms of my society do not allow me to permit it without expressly being asked.
Oh, please, tell me your plan. I just want to shut down the damn warp core before it explodes.
If the warp core were to go to encounter a ionic field, it would reverse the polarity of the deuterium flow in between the second and the third coupling, which would induce a transformation of a matter state transformation, which would cause the warp core to consolidate all of its fuel into a single small shape. The shape will be, of course, determined by the fluctuations of the graviton field in the area. It may take the form of basically anything, but that would cause the warp core to entirely lose all of its fuel as the fuel was consolidated into a single object, which would prevent the destruction of the ship.
And this perk, I like where you're going with this. It would require a little bit of time and some calculations. Do you think you have time and the ability to do those calculations while keeping this on the down low from the captain?
Yes. She is not the real captain. The real captain is gone. And so I feel absolutely no loyalty toward her. She is not part of the official hierarchical structure.
Great. I mean, I could debate that with you, but I'm not going to, because I could debate it because technically, since we lost our number 1 and number 2, and then she could anyway. So go. What are you waiting for? Meanwhile, I will go start this scavenger hunt so that the captain sees that I'm, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and is distracted. Okay. All right. We got a plan.
I will and attempt to not be very, very stressed, but I will probably fail because this situation is very stressful. Computer, 50 lizards, please.
50 lizards.
Can I have a lizard too? If it works for you, I'm just going to give it a try.
51 lizards.
Okay. And you just.
I was trying to convince the chief medical officer to try it, and he wouldn't. But I'm glad you're more open-minded.
You just bite the head off?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You just sort of hold it in front of your mouth and squeeze.
Oh. God.
It is
Okay.
good. Delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't feel less stressed out, but I can say I did it. All right. I'm gonna go find what is first on my list here. Some pink socks. I'm gonna go find some pink socks. Okay, and you get started on those calculations
Immediately.
Yeah. Aha! A Bajoran ear decoration. That's number 12 on my list.
I feel like these are all trivial things, and then there's the our missing captain. It's just an odd thing to include.
Yes, I am equally concerned, Chief Medical Officer Wolf. I can appreciate the idea of trying to change one's mind, trick the mind, as it were, into looking for the captain in the right place. But this seems as though it is the incorrect way of going about it.
Gamification, I think, is the term. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Gamification. Yes.
Also, was it odd that she said free ice cream? Because everything's free from the replicator.
Yes. Free ice cream anytime. The idea is that as a Starfleet member, that we are responsible enough not to just eat ice cream for dinner all the time.
Does the acting captain think we're paying for a meal? Is the acting captain paying for a meal?
I do not understand these outmoded terms that you speak in. Payment.
It's really odd because according to the tricorder, and this is the second tricorder I've done this, I'm getting a life sign of, I keep wanting to call, the captain. Look, I'm just going to say the captain, and just assume when I say the captain, I do not mean the acting captain.
Acting captain.
Right. So I keep getting a reading of the captain being present directly next to the acting captain constantly. Yeah. And this is the second tricorder that's doing that.
I do not think the problem is with your tricorder. I think there is something going on with the acting captain that we need to investigate.
Are we able to do an investigation without it being directly ordered by the acting captain?
I think as security chief, I can order an investigation on my own. Now, I think the best thing to do is to perhaps lay a subtle trap. Yes?
I mean, in theory, yes, but what makes for a subtle trap
Well, we
in
need
this
to find
case?
some sort of way to scan the captain in a little bit more depth. Yes?
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we should just go see the captain, and we could say that it's a
It's
routine
part of
scan.
the game, yes.
Yeah. We could just say it's a scan off where that everyone gets scanned, and we just see who can be scanned the most. I'm very bad at
Yes. That sounds excellent. We could just have her be scanned, perhaps in the medical bay, where we can take a somewhat closer look.
That sounds great. All right, I'm gonna go. You can just give her a reason to be there. I'll be waiting for her.
Be safe, Chief Medical Officer Billy Wolf. I
No,
think there is treachery around us.
You've been waiting to say that, haven't
Yes,
you?
I've been.
I don't mean you delivered it. I mean you
just think about like
delivered it.
Because I love when improv talks about that. You are enough. You are enough. I am enough. But actually, the best way.
It feels as though somehow there is something speaking. It's as though the captain is just on the edge of our reality somehow. In any event, be safe, Chief Medical Officer Billy Wolf. Be safe.
Well, Captain, I've done everything you've asked for me to do. They are all on the brink of mutiny in their own special way. I just don't, I mean, they are going to free me of this corporal body. I will join you, will I not? There must be some way that you will convince them. Yes, that one. I knew you would say it was that one. That one is giving me the most trouble. Yes, I can't wait. I hope they ate their ice cream.
And powering down, it is done. All of the deuterium in our warp core has been consolidated into the shape of what it seemed to find most appealing at the moment, which is a lizard.
Oh, thank God. It's not is it a living lizard? Because
Um,
I've been crawling around in these Jeffries tubes looking for a pink sock, and I can't find one anywhere. There's just no pink socks.
that is tragic. In addition, the norms of my species require me to submit myself for your judgment because I have just made a mistake. You can kill me now if you wish, or you can defer your judgment until after finding out what the mistake was. If you choose to consume me and thereby gain all of my power, I would completely understand.
Wait, so if I eat you, I gain all of your power, like all the smarts that you got going around in that head, and your ability to eat random stuff, and
Is that not how your species works?
I'm totally gonna eat you. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Understand.
Do I have to eat your whole self, like the whole body,
Oh, yes.
in one go?
You can spread it out. You can keep some of me in your fridge if you'd like.
And how soon will all that smart talking stuff, get into me?
It takes, I mean, as you eat, it just sort of goes proportionally with the percentage of me that you've eaten. So if you start off with just a foot, then maybe you learn half of a dance that I once knew. But once you get up to the brain, it really starts flooding in.
Oh, well, wait. Can I start with just like a finger? And is it definitely going to be a dance you once knew, or I mean, like I don't know, something you do with your whatever you do with your fingers, or could it possibly be some like just real smart stuff?
It is most likely related to whatever part of me you eat. So if you ate a finger, you would probably get some kind of rude gesture that my species has developed that involves the use of fingers. We have many.
That doesn't help me so much.
Would you like to see a sample of them?
I'm gonna have to start with the brain. It's the way it goes here. What do? I take a knife like this one, And I just,
Precisely. You just slice off the top of my skull, and if you would like to replicate a spoon, I believe that would make the process much easier.
oh, what a good idea. Okay. Okay, I've got a spoon. All right.
I
Can you
really
just
admire
just
how
lower yourself down like that? That would be great.
I admire how open you are to my species' customs.
Well, anything, because I have to say my brain is just not working that fast these days, and I need it to work faster because we got a captain who's losing her mind, and I've got this chief engineer job, which I don't even know how I got, but I need some smarts. So okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Okay, little bloody. God, green blood. That is really interesting. Okay. And now I have to take us. Oh, I guess.
Ensign Spur, this is Chief Medical Officer. I'm getting a shipboard reading that your vital signs are deteriorating. Is everything okay?
I am currently being consumed as is the traditional custom.
What?
That's disgusting. But yeah.
Computer, replicate some salt.
Okay, good idea. Yeah.
Computer, no. I'm going to need you to report to the medical.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But yeah, I
Replicate some.
do understand about the dilithium now, and why the dilithium compression was so important.
Come here. Yep, Ensign, no, I don't want to lose another. No. Chief Engineer, what the hell?
Well, I was hanging out in the Jeffries tube looking for pink socks, and Ensign Spurg made a mistake. I don't even know what the mistake was. Although, I understand.
All right, I'm just this should stabilize you.
Oh, good. I mean, I think I have enough. I've had some brain. Maybe I'll.
No, I wasn't worried about you. I was worried. Don't stop eating brains.
I have no interest in eating brains. I don't like brains. They taste disgusting. But Ensign Spurg's brains gives me intelligence that I never had before, and I needed it, and now I have it.
All right, now with this, does it seem like a good idea, what you just did?
No, it's a terrible idea. God, what was I thinking? I think that my old me was really just trying to deal with the fact that in my childhood I did not have access to certain things, and indeed I was often told by my father that I was stupid, and so I felt the need to compensate, and now I've eaten some brain, and
what I hate about this is that I think that it does sound like you've gained some intelligence and wisdom, for that matter, on it.
A little self-reflection also helps.
I'm not gonna put this in the medical logs because I don't want the rest of Starfleet knowing that we could eat the brains of this species to increase intelligence. That just seems like a slippery slope.
Dr. Wolf, I'd really encourage you to try it.
I've got to admit that, he's going to be in the medical bay, and it's tempting.
He seems fine, right? I mean,
he's stable. He's stable.
The concern is that he would somehow maybe not survive this, and I actually tell you, before I was not concerned about him not surviving, but now I have some concern about that. And that must be a human thing because his species eats brains.
They reach it. He was, not to violate medical privacy, but he was on the cusp of entering into a point in his species life cycle in which they need to consume another through murder. And so it could be said that if he weren't to make it, it's going to be a net similar, met life either way, one loss.
My old self was very savvy, was very canny, and probably understood in that sort of way that stupid people sometimes do, that I was going to be the victim. So survival.
I guess I won't know if it's a good idea until after I've eaten part of the brain, right? Like then.
I think you should eat some brain.
Okay.
I could have just a little more, just another spoonful. It tastes
okay. Don't be greedy. Don't be.
I go well with wasabi.
Oh, that's just sad. That's just, you shouldn't try to pair yourself as a. Come here.
I just forgot.
It doesn't taste good.
I just forgot the first thing my mother ever said to me.
Hey, I'm not an engineer, but all of a sudden I'm noticing the warp core is not stable. We've got like a Band-Aid situation going on here, right?
We do. Absolutely.
Big
Because
mistake.
if an ionic storm hits, like it's just a matter of hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. Luckily, it's been distilled down to this cube here. Ensensberg did that before I ate his brain. And that should keep us stable for approximately 30 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 minutes, 30. Oh, it's nice and round that way. So timer's on. We've got to figure out what's going on with this warp core before.
You need to fix the warp core. You must be intelligent to do it. Try adding some MSG. Really brings out the flavor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm allergic.
I understand.
I will have another spoonful, though. I just will, because we've got to fix the warp core.
I mean, if you do, I'm going to. Otherwise, I'm going to just. All right.
Let's do it. All right.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
No, I can't imagine
Oh, I thought maybe it'd be like, if you have a strong drink, at first it doesn't taste good and then it gets okay, but it's not like that.
No.
Taste.
Oh my God.
It.
I'm understanding about the density of the dilithium now and the way we need to. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go do some computations, and I also know where there's a pink sock. So
I've just figured out that the captain, that I have a hard, when I say the captain, rudely, I don't mean the acting captain, right? I mean captain.
Oh, we all
Captain.
understand you. We're on the same page.
The captain is actually with acting captain, possibly on they just right next to them. And yeah, I at first I saw these tricorder readings and I couldn't put it all together. But now, thanks to this guy's brain, yeah. Don't strain yourself, Ensign. So I think I'm going to win the scavenger hunt. I'm just,
Okay.
yeah.
I go with the side of Gruyere.
God.
Okay. I'm going to crawl down this Jeffries tube and fix the denitrium wiring.
I've always kind of wondered about time as a dimension. I'm going to figure that out, and then I'm going to win this scavenger hunt.
This is quite unusual. This is not going according to plan. I hope that Security Chief Moore will report in soon that they have begun eating brains, or else we are in problem. I think it is quite alarming.
Captain,
Yes.
just reporting in. It seems we're down one crew member, an Ensign Splorg.
Yes.
Just making sure that you're aware the computer is noting his comm badge as being down. I'll report to the bridge shortly.
Great. And Doctor, are you too concerned about this death of crew member?
Well, he's stable. He's stable. He's not on quite all cylinders.
I notice you have something on your lips.
It's just a little extra food. Just a little
You have
chaser from.
Been eating brains, am I correct?
Yeah.
Correct. Very good. As you can see, that is scavenger hunt instruction number 17. Very good.
I didn't want to skip ahead, but
Yes.
look, Captain.
Yes.
Because I've eaten the brain, I see how you did the sequencing here. Because I've eaten the brains,
You
raised
see,
my own intelligence, I was able to decipher some of the tricorder readings I was having. And if I could just do one more check here on it, and yeah, that adds up. I'm showing that the captain is currently sort of in a parasitic connection with you and is with you currently. Yeah.
yes.
I just thought there would be more of a you would be shocked that I realized it.
Oh no, that's the plan that you realize it. Oh my God, Captain. Yeah, I know, but that's.
So you can, because I can't hear that. You can hear, I see it, but I can't hear. You can hear what?
Yes, I can.
All right. if you're a captain,
Yes.
I once told you no, you're acting captain.
No.
Captain, yeah, captain. I once told you a secret that about me that was a little embarrassing but private, and only you know that on this ship. So if it's really you, what is that secret?
On your first date, you took a girl to a baseball field because you thought that would be how you would get her to second base.
My God, Captain, it's you.
How could you doubt me?
Okay, is the captain talking through you because you're acting captain?
No.
Wait, oh, you're talking through.
No.
Where's Captain Tress? Or acting Captain Tress?
She is subsumed by me, Lieutenant Commander Triss.
Okay, so you've taken over what we've been calling acting captain, but the actual captain, you've been in charge.
Actual captain is here. Second in command is here.
Okay.
Yes.
Acting command is here.
Yes. I had a piece of brain as well. I think I understand. And I know exactly what to do.
Good.
That should have cut the two of them at least in some sort of pieces so that they could be disconnected from one another finally.
What? 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 Oh, you've killed him. He's dead.
Yes.
You killed the captain.
I killed what was left of it. It's true.
Why? He wanted to help you. He was trying to help you.
Commander Tress, I don't believe that what was left of the captain was trying to help anyone. I believe he was trying to take over the ship through you.
Chief Security Officer Morgan, I'm pretty sure that was the prior cat. I don't want to say what it was, but that it knew things. Okay, it knew things that it would not have known otherwise.
You have all failed this test. We were trying to save you. When you mutinied, we went into a time loop where we have been stuck. And the only way to free ourselves was to eat the brain, fix the warp core, find the captain, and jet out of here at exactly the right moment. But now he is dead.
Well, technically, we found him. We found the captain.
But you killed him.
Yes, well, I'm a security chief. Sometimes I just shoot things.
We were doomed to start this all over again. Starting with the lizards.
Damn it.
How many times have you made us eat? How many times have you made us eat ice cream?
I have done the ice cream as a favor because the brains are disgusting.
Damn it. We're going to have to go through this whole thing again.
Well, we must wait first for the warp core to explode, which should be any minute now. Well, is it going to blow?
Yes, acting Captain Tress, it is going to blow, but yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I will leave you. I did not know.
Captain? How do I know you're the captain? What? All right, Captain, I get you. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Good news, Chief Engineer. I found the captain.
I found the captain.
No, this is the captain.
That's the captain? But how do you know that's the captain?
Well, I don't want to say what the captain knew, but the captain knew details about my life that I mean, only the captain would know.
What? Oh, you thought first base was at the was a baseball field? I mean, really?
Wait, but that means
And
your
Dr.
captain knows that
clearly.
too.
What?
Your captain knows that too.
Yeah. Yes. That hat's not talking to me, but this little dog creature.
All right, well, I mean,
this talking to me.
They're talking to me.
Captain, are you everywhere? Is this
Chief of Security Officer, Captain? Acting Captain.
Oh, acting Captain Truss.
We tried to save you. We tried so hard. We gave you ice cream. We gave you brains. We gave you pink socks. What more could you want? You are demanding crew. And now the captain is a billion pieces, and it is your fault. And my best friend is dead. He's dead.
But my best friend's alive.
I just recently found my best friend.
I will see you when we blow up.
I kind of want to put it on, but it seems disrespectful to wear the captain. Right? It seems disrespectful.
It's totally disrespectful.
It's wrong, but like I can't resist. It's like just maybe if I put the captain on me, can't strike this chief medical officer log. Strike this log.
Yeah.
Greetings. Yes, it is I, Captain Llewellyn. You struck that asteroid field in the colony of Zeta Minor. It's true. I was pushed out of normal physical space into this astral realm, and the only objects I have been able to manifest my presence through have been the things on this stupid scavenger hunt list. A pink sock, a Bajoran earpiece, a stuffed animal, a top hat. As we enter the end of this time loop, I just want to tell all of you how tremendously disappointed I am in every single one of you for continuously failing to end this time loop and bring us back into normal space where I might finally at least die. At least let me die and fade from this astral plane instead of watching all of you fail again and again the same ways.
Warp drive in imminent failure. Warp drive in imminent failure.
I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything. I've tried this scenario so many different times, manipulating you into mutinying against your acting captain. I've tried having you all eat the ensign's brains. I've tried having the ensign eat all of you. Nothing works. Nothing works. Please, let this be the final time. Find a way to kill me, so at least I don't have to watch you again. But honestly, I don't believe you're going to do it. I know you're not. None of you even know how to take someone out on a date. The first base it's not a baseball thing. It's a metaphor for, oh, never mind. Please just find a way.
These are the journeys of the starship Dauntless. Our continuing mission is to explore new lands, to seek out new life, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Captain's log, stardate 256543-21. I am acting captain after mysterious disappearance of real captain, and I am quite nervous as this is my first time assuming real command. My hold over the crew is very tenuous. I am hoping that I can distract them as we make our way to Alpha Centauri 4, a outer mining colony, that I will distract them with a scavenger hunt. We'll see.
I just feel like, do you ever have a feeling of deja vu? I feel like I've got this deja vu sense.
So do I, but my species has a constant feeling of deja vu. This is sort of built into our genetic code at this point. We never talk about it, of course, because talking is forbidden because we are all entirely silent on my planet. What do you think about this new change to the chain of command? After Captain Llewellyn died, it seems like my species thrives, of course, on order and regularity, and so having a new acting captain is very disruptive.
I mean, I want to support the captain, the acting captain, but it's just, is it weird for me to be wearing? I feel like I'm wearing the hat, but I don't know why I'm wearing the hat.
I feel slightly dumber than I did earlier. I'm not really sure what 2 + 2 is.
Hello. I came back to tell you I am offering you all free ice cream today. I'm hoping you will eat, but it is not mandatory.
I only eat lizards, to be honest.
I have made ice cream of lizard.
Okay, well, I can't really turn down an offer like that.
Yes. Good.
And scene.
Not again!
I'm sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to. Oh.
I found the pink sock.
That was hilarious and weird. Thank you for going with me on that one.
Thank you for anybody who is watching. We are No Pants Improv, an improv troupe that, you know, we really might not be wearing pants. And we're here every Wednesday and Sunday, most Wednesdays and Sundays, and as well as other times like Thursdays, like today for Star Trek. So hopefully you'll come back soon. Bye.
Thank you.